Hello everyone, this is Ma'am Amano and this lecture video is all about the metric system of measurement in which we will be discussing the conversion analysis and factor label method on metric to metric conversion. Now, first let me introduce to you the suffixes that we will be using here in the system of measurement. First, we have here the kilo, hecto, deca, and then the base unit, which can be either meter if you want to measure the length, the gram if you want to measure the mass, the liter if you want to measure the volume of the water, and then the deci, centi, and then the milli. So these these six here rather, are what we call the prefixes of the metric system of measurement. And you can identify them or remember them through the following acronyms. Okay, for that is King Henry died Monday drinking chocolate milk. That is kilo, hecto, deca, then the base unit, then centi, and milli. Again, this is the prefixes. Here, these are the prefixes. And the base unit, which can be either meter for length, or it can be a gram, or it can be a liter. Then this base unit here is the one that will attach on the prefixes. It will serve as suffix of the prefixes here for the measurement or for the unit. Okay? So, the kilo is represented by K, the hecto is for H, and then the deca is DK, and then the deci is D, small d, and then centi is small c, milli is small m. And then the base unit here, it can be a meter, grams, or liter. So for example, you want a metric system of measurement, the linear one, that measures the length. So if you want to measure the length, you will be using the meter base unit. Okay, so for example, this is the base unit here, the meter. And then you will attach that on the prefixes here, on this one. So, the kilo will be kilometer, hecto will be hectometer, deca will be decameter, then meter, then you will have the decimeter, the centimeter, and then the millimeter. So, this is the metric system of measurement for length. The unit for this is meter, your base unit. That is the suffix that attaches on the prefixes unit that you have here. Okay? And then another example, let's say you want a measurement of metric system in terms of mass, and that is in grams. So therefore, your base unit here will be in small g or in grams. And then you will add that to the prefixes. So you will have here the kilogram, hectogram, decagram, gram, the base unit, decigram, centigram, and then the milligram. So this is the metric system and the standard unit for mass. Now, let's say you want a metric system of measurement in terms of liter. So, your base unit will be the capital L. Then, this capital L will attach itself on the prefixes here. So, that is like liter on the base unit. Then, you will have here the kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter, deciliter, centiliter, and then the milliliter or ml. Alright, let us proceed on the conversion. Okay, so if the conversion is from, let us say, from left to right, then what you will do is just move. Move lang kayo ng places and then mag-iiwan nyo ng 0. Then, or multiply. Kapag smallest to largest or from right to left, mag-divide kayo niyan. Or ang movement ng position ay pa kaliwa. For example, I have here, let us convert 27 kilometer into millimeter. So, ito yon. Ito yung ating base unit. Again, convert that into millimeter. So, from km to millimeter. So, multiplication yan. Or movement ng how many places. So, let us say kilometer to meter. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meaning to say, you will move 6 decimal places. At habang nagmo-move yung decimal places, mag-iiwan nyo ng 0. So, there will be 6 zeros. Just like this one. So, from 27 km, okay, litan ko yung pen. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mag-iiwan siya ng 6 zeros. So, the answer here is 27 million millimeter. Or, pwede namang ganito, factor label method. You have your 27 km. Then, in 1 km, how many millimeter? So, that is 6. That means you have your 1 automatically and then add 6 zeros. Meaning to say, in 1 kilometer, you have 1 million milliliter. So, just multiply that into the unit. Where is the unit here? mm. So, you will put the 1 km here at the bottom so you can cancel that out because they are opposing numerator and then denominator. You can cancel out the unit so you can obtain the desired unit, which is the millimeter. Then 27 times 1 million, you will have 27 million millimeter. Naiwan yung millimeter na unit. Okay? Or the answer can be expressed in simplest form, which is the scientific method. Move mo lang yung places. Andito yung point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. That is 2.7 times 10 raised to 7 millimeter. Another example is the conversion of 34.2 hectometer into centimeter. Hectometer is on the left side, and then centimeter is here. So that is multiplication, or the movement is from left to right. So how many places that will be? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 places, hectometer to centimeter. So that will be 4 movements. So you have here your 2 here, and then move 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the answer will be 342,000 centimeter. Or pwedeng ang conversion nyo ay ganito. How many centimeter in 1 hectometer? You have your 4 movements. So 4 zeros. Tapos may automatic na 1. Then that will be 10,000 centimeter in 1 hectometer. Ilagay niyo yung 1 hectometer sa baba. So you can cancel out the hectometer unit here. Cancel kasi opposing, law of signs. Then multiply 34.2 times 10,000, you will have 342,000 centimeter. Or express mo into simplest form, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So your answer will be 3.4 times 10 raised to 5 centimeter. Another example is convert 17.4 meter into millimeter. So, ang placement niya sa ating metric line, again, what's that? Meter to millimeter rather. Ito yung meter, tapos ito yung meter, ayan. Lakayan ko nga. Tapos ito yung millimeter. Ilang movement? 1, 2, 3. 3 positions. So, 3 decimal places na movement. And then, therefore, mayroon siyang 3 zeros. So, 1, 1, 2, 3, that is 1,000. Okay? Or pwedeng 1 times 10 raised to 3. Same value din yan. Ibig sabihin lang ito 3 zeros. Okay? So, let us proceed. Then, move ka ng 3 from here. So, that is 1, 2, 3. The answer is 17,400 millimeter. Or pwedeng ang conversion ay ganito. 17.4 meter multiplied to 1,000 millimeter over 1m, because in 1m we have again 1,000 millimeter, or 1 times 10 raised to 3 millimeter. Same lang yan. So, cancel the meter unit, then multiply 17.4 times 1,000, or 17.4 times 1 times 10 raised to 3 millimeter. The answer is 17,400 millimeter, or 1.7 times 10 raised to 4 millimeter. Move ka lang. 1, 2, 3, then 4. Okay. Ganun lang. How about if you want to express our answer into smallest to largest? Okay. For example, I have here 4,200 centimeter and you have to convert that into meter. So, centimeter to meter, how many? 1, 2. From here, 1, 2. So, that is 2 movements going to the left. Or divide mo siya sa 100. Papunta rito yung movement niya. Ayan, 1, 2, you will have 42 meters. Or 4,200 centimeter divided by 100, you will have 42 meters, the same answer. Another example is converting 98.7 millimeter to decameter. So, you have here your millimeter and then decameter. How many movements? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 movements, or divide that into 1, 2, 3, 4, 10,000. Move ka from here, from this point, yung 98.7 na yan, nandito 1, 2, 3, 4. So, your answer is 0.00987 decameter. Or express mo sa scientific notation, that is, from here, 1, 2, 3. That is 9.87 times 10 raised to negative 3 decameter. Another answer. Or another method is just divide the 98.7 millimeter into 10,000. So, the answer is the same. 0.00987 decameter. Another example is converting 282,000.7 millimeter to kilometer. Balik tayo sa ating metric ruler. Millimeter to kilometer. Ilang movement yan? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 zeros. Mag-iwan ka ng 6 zeros from right to left. Or i-divide mo siya sa 1 million. 6 zeros, right? 3, 6. Divide mo siya sa 1 million. 6 movements from here. So, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that is 0.28200007 kilometer or one movement 2.8 times 10 raised to negative 1 kilometer, or just simply divide 282,000.7 divided by 1 million. Same pa rin yung answer. How about if ayaw mo na ng length? Let us say you are solving a volume of water that is in liter. So, ito na yung gagamitin natin. Another example. Mag-iiba lang yung unit pero same pa rin yung approach. Okay, so first let us convert 403 hectoliter into milliliter. Ito yung hectoliter tapos ito yung milliliter. Ilang movement? Ilang zero yan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros. Multiply mo siya sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sa 100,000. Or mag-iwan ka lang ng 5 zero. 403 tapos iwan ka ng 5 zero. You now have the answer of 40,300,000 milliliter or 4 times 10 raised to 7 milliliter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer. Okay, or pwedeng ang conversion mo i-multiply mo na lang siya, factor table method. Cancel, multiply. You will have the same answer here. Okay, another example, convert natin yung 2.5 centiliter into liter. Ito yung centiliter, ito yung liter. Ilang movement? 1, 2. From centiliter, 1, 2. So, i-divide mo siya sa 100 or move ka ng 2 places from the original position. Move ka ng 2 places, mula dito 1, 2. So, you will have 0.025 liters or divide mo lang siya sa 100, yung 2.5. You will have 0.025 liters or simply 1 to 2.5 times 10 raised to negative 2 liters. Another example we have here, for example, ang mini-measure mo naman ay mass. So, ang base unit mo ay grams. So, eto yan. Ang base unit mo ay grams. Okay? Let us proceed. Let us say, convert 136.4 decagram into decigram. Andito yung decagram, andito yung decigram. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Multiply mo sa 100 or move ka ng 2 places. So, 136.4 to decigram, that is 1, 2. Or 13,640 decigram or just 1 times 10 raised to 4 decigram, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 raised to 4 decigram, or pwedeng 1.36 times 10 raised to 4 decigram, or pwedeng 1.4 times 10 raised to 4 decigram. Another way of solution that for this one is factor table method. Ilang decigram meron sa 1 decagram? You have 100 decigram because of 2 movements. So that will be cancel, numerator, denominator, then multiply 136.4 times 100. You will have the same answer here. So another example, we have here 68 milligram to grams. Ang gagawin mo lang, balik tayo dito sa ating metric ruler for grams or for mass. Andito yung grams. Ilang movement? That is 1, 2, 3. Mag-move ka ng 3 places from right to left. Tapos mag-divide or mag-divide ka into 1,000. Kasi 3 movement, 3 zeros dyan. From here, that is 1, 2, 3. That will be 0.068 grams. Or just divide the 68 milligrams into 1,000. You will have the same answer. 0.068 grams or 6.8 times 10 raised to negative 2. That is 1, 2, negative 2. That is the other answer. Now, how about converting values or metric values that have different units? For example, convert 8 kilometers and 32 meters into kilometers. So, the first thing that you need to do, since itong 8 km ay nasa kilometer unit na, all you need to do is convert the 32 meter first into km. Meter to km. So, that is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Divide mo into 1,000 or move ka ng 3 places. From here, 1, 2, 3. So that is 0.032 km or just 32 meters divided by 1,000. You will have the same answer. Now, the 32 meters is now expressed already in the km unit. All you need to do is add this on the km here. So that will be 8 km plus 0.032 km. You will have the answer of 8.032 km. Another example is convert 3 kiloliters and 750 milliliters into kiloliter. So, all you need to do is convert this ml unit into KL unit since this one is already expressed in kiloliter. So converting that into KL, ml to KL, let us go back on the metric unit here. So how many places is that? ml to KL from here, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to divide that into 1 million. Or just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ayan. May 0 yan dyan, diba? Mawawala lang siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the answer will be 0.00075 kiloliters, or just divide 750 milliliters to 1 million. You will have the same answer. Now, this is already expressed in KL. Just add this value into this 3KL here. 3KL plus this value, 0.0075 KL, you will have 3.00075 KL here. Another example is in terms of grams or mass. Convert 4 grams and 62 centigram into grams. The first thing that we need to do is convert this centigram into grams, since this one is already expressed in grams. Converting that, balik tayo dito sa metric ruler. So that is centigram into gram. How many boom beds? 1, 2. You will divide that into 100. Or just move 2 places. So that is 1, 2. That will be 0.62 grams. Or 62 divided by 100, the same answer pa rin. Then, since this is already expressed in grams, you just have to add this one into this 4 gram here. So 4 grams plus 0.62 gram, that is 4.62 grams the answer. So, that is all for the metric system of measurement.